Hello, hello. This is a nice peaceful title screen, isn't it? So, what I'm doing right now is beta testing this new game. It should be released in a few weeks or so. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, this is a puzzle game made by the maker of Insight, which is kind of like, that's how to describe it. It's like a Witness-like kind of thing. Yeah, it's like this puzzle game where you figure out the rules. And yeah, the maker also made this game and gave me a Steam key to check out the game. Hi, Carl. Yeah, thanks for coming in today. I wasn't originally planning on necessarily streaming anything today. I was actually working on a Baba level. Funny enough, I think the Baba level I made is almost done. I just need to like anti-cheese it. Yeah, originally I wasn't necessarily planning to stream, but then this happened. So this is awesome. So let's see what this game's like. So this is some kind of block-based game, from what I can tell, where this little dude or girl or something, funny animations. Okay, yeah. So this is supposedly some kind of puzzle game. Let's see if I can figure out what the controls are. So you can see the controls here. You can move. You can look around with this. I actually like that feature. That's nice. I wish more games had like a way to kind of examine your surroundings. Yeah, how are you doing today, Carl? Let's see what the X does. Oh, the X is a puzzle. Okay. Ah, so it's kind of like that those levels in Chips Challenge where you push blocks around. Well, I'm used to these. Ah, okay. So these X's are puzzles, I guess. Yeah, so it's like, whoa, okay. So it's not quite that easy, huh? So that's interesting. When you hit, for some reason, when you hit and return too many times, it'll actually exit the level. Just slightly confusing. But yeah, so it looks like you can see that the mechanics are that maybe the blocks kind of stick to each other. Yeah, they're like sticky blocks. That's interesting. Hey, this level even gave me a block. Oh yeah, that Big Celeste mod. Nice. Right, yeah. I guess I should play that some, huh? More than an hour on a puzzle map. Oh, they have puzzle maps? Is it like, there's some puzzle maps and some, like, more platforming heavy ones? Huh, how do you get these blocks unstuck? Maybe you can't. That's funny. So you can't walk off the edge. You just kind of, like this. You don't seem to be able to pull blocks in any way. This is interesting. Trying to see, this undo features. I see, so if you hold it down, it kind of goes farther. It's supposed to be begin at it's supposed to be beginner difficulty, eh? Interesting. I wonder what's gonna happen when I play it. Okay, so what's the deal with this? Oh, I did not tell that depth. Well, I guess that's why you have a look around, huh? I couldn't tell that this block here was a wall. But I guess that makes sense. Interesting. More than an hour. Yeah, I mean, puzzles can be interesting. I remember getting frustrated on the puzzles in Chapter 9, though. Eventually, it took me a little bit to figure out. Huh. I think something weird happens with the undo feature. I'll have to try messing with it some more. It feels like I'm, like, undoing extra steps. Yeah, what happened there? Okay. I wonder if that's a bug. Because I definitely shouldn't have teleported an extra space. Interesting. I'll have to try that out. Yeah, it seems like there's sometimes you just accidentally undo too many times. I'll have to see what the cause of that is. Yeah, okay, so this is a cool little block pushing game. You can restart the puzzle with R. I wonder what else I could have done here. Because clearly it looks like I need 2 to get across. I guess what I need to do is actually grab this. I need to kind of grab the blocks with the other blocks. Now, that doesn't necessarily allow me to get them across yet. Yeah, that's not going to work. I like this music. It's nice and relaxing. But yeah, I should check out that mod. I'm sure it's awesome. So how far did you get in it, Carl? Or did you just basically just start? I guess they said a few hours ago, so... Couldn't have been... Yep, I guess it's more near the beginning, huh? Huh, I wonder if... Look at this. I can actually, stick something to it sideways. So that's interesting. So a lot of this is kind of just exploring the space of how you can push these blocks around. That should work. There we go. I wonder what a randomizer of this would look like. I have no idea. And of course, we have challenge puzzles. I wonder what this arrow does. Is it like a reset? Ah, okay. So this here is like its own meta puzzle. each area, each little island. The map is too hard. I guess we'll see what I think when I play it. I wonder if they... I mean, I'm guessing a lot of these maps probably get like patches or something. So there's definitely a decent amount of logic you can use for this game. For example, that's 3 tiles away, so to a degree you can know like that you can't lose certain blocks. Now what I would like to do is, yeah, I can just turn that around here. I can just move it down there. 21 beginner maps? Interesting. How big is a map? Like a screen or like several screens? Actually, I should get a chat overlay, huh? Okay, so this is interesting. I can get extra blocks. I guess I can steal extra blocks into future levels. Or maybe it's not. Oh, usually 7 to 12 screens. Okay, so it's like a little kind of mini area. Kind of like a single map checkpoint in Celeste, I guess. Yeah, so you can't pull. So given that, how do I get these blocks down? The only way to get the blocks down is to like create a hook. I have to attach them to something that I can push down. Easier said than done. So I can almost do this. Right, and I can get these down. But it doesn't quite cut it, does it? Interesting. Okay, what kind of shape do I want? Some kind of L, a line would do? Yeah, it seems like it's gonna be tricky. You actually thought of this exact sticky mechanic like a month ago. Oh, really? Interesting. Sticky blocks, huh? I guess we'll see what other mechanics this game has in store. I'm sure it's got plenty more where these came from. Already, this, of course, could make a pretty hard game. But, I mean, I'm not super, like, experienced with Sokoban. I've definitely done a decent amount. But, like, I don't know a lot of the advanced techniques and stuff you can use. Huh. Let's see if I can come up with an idea to solve this. I really gotta be careful how I arrange these. It's like almost one of these has to stay up there, but I guess that probably could be wrong. Yeah, these controls are nice. It's just like up, down, left, and right. Can't get really more simple than that. I like how this person looks like someone from Minecraft, huh? I don't know what to do with this top one up here. Yep, I imagine Shrugs might find this game interesting because he or she seems to like block pushing games, huh? Makes a little sound when you push it. I like that. What if I make an S? Like this kind of thing. Just gotta think about Tetris shapes, huh? That almost works, except maybe I should try to make a differently shaped one. Easier said than done. It's definitely easy to make that other shape because this one was kind of up here. I could make an L. Yay. Yep, there's going to be Tetris shapes involved in this game, so that's cool. I wish I could get this one out of the way. So a lot of it's just going to be building the right shape. That's definitely not the right shape. If I could have reversed that somehow, like have a right-facing L or something. Like this kind of shape would be great, but I can't push it down. This little Minecraft dude. Yep, I can't believe I almost forgot about that Celeste map. Thanks for reminding me. I have to check that out then, even though I might not be out of time today. Okay, I might be a little busy. Yeah, okay. I keep wanting to make this shape right here. Huh, I can even push it down that way, but it doesn't really help me. Yeah, I'll have to figure out what the cause is of that undo thing. I can also make the S the other way like this, right? Is that better? Hey, I think that works. Eventually you'll get used to what kind of shapes you can make in this game, huh? Alright, looks like we have one more in this world. We need a lot of blocks. So a lot of this is just going to be kind of arranging things to make a certain shape. Like, for example, this L. Ooh. You have to be really careful, though, not to let it stick to it. I want to make this L. Now let's try pushing that. Huh, do I want to attach that? I'm not sure. No need to commit it, though. So this almost works. Except the fact that I can't push that over. So maybe I should try to make a T instead. Yeah, pushing something against an edge isn't necessarily a fail state in this game. Yeah, so you can hold down the button to kind of move. There we go. That's Island 1 done, huh? I wonder if we're gonna have like different themes or something in each world. Okay, so I guess up is the only way to go for now. Yeah, Mouse seems to like this meta puzzle concept. It is not connected vertically. Nice. It is not connected vertically, eh? Well, I guess that works well enough. Point Crow. It sounds familiar. Yeah, who is that, Carl? Can you remind me? That sounds familiar. Are they like a big Celeste YouTuber or streamer? Alright, the block falls. I guess that makes sense. So a block can sit on your head. Whoops. See, I want to push a block to the side, but I don't want to stick them together. Oh, that'll work. Oh. So they're not usually, they're not normally a Celeste streamer, eh? Dang, nice. Well, good for the devs that worked on that mod, huh? I'm sure they're happy about that. So this is interesting. When you stack things, you can kind of build it like this. I want to build an L. Let's see if I can figure out how to do that. Like this. There we go. Now we got this big chonker block that'll go right there. 1K plus viewers, dang. So there's going to be a lot of downloads. Yeah. I mean, these boxes look like they're made of styrofoam, huh? They're like little styrofoam blocks. I mean, I guess that explains why they float, right? They do float. Keep distance. I will keep distance indeed. If I can. So anywhere but, how about there? Yeah. What's the story? We don't have a story. Who needs a story anyways? We're an architect. We're trying to build our way to victory. Where are we trying to build to? I don't know. Space/A to teleport. Okay. Oh, what do we got up here? Can't exactly tell, but it looks like we're gonna have ice physics, huh? I thought that was something interesting, and that's something that Bob I never really had, like an ice block, huh? Or like an ice block rule. Dang, makes me wonder how long that mod's gonna be then. If I want to stream that, it might be a little while. So you can do this, but of course, yeah, you'll notice that the distance means that I have to save all three. I guess logically, it has to be these three below me that I have to push into. But how would you do that when you have to get this block out? You have to stick it. Okay, it's not a mod that you play straight from start to finish. You just like select different like chapters or maps. There are things to do. Yeah. Oh, 111 maps? Jeez. Yeah, I probably won't do all of those, huh? But that does sound interesting. 111 maps? I wonder how big that download is. Well, Celeste downloads are usually pretty small. Alright, bridge. I wonder if each level has like a title or something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, yeah, I'm definitely gonna need 5 blocks to get over there. I wonder which 5 though. There could be several possibilities. So let's just try to kind of grab these blocks as we go. That's funny, these maps were easier. But I guess that maybe they're like more tutorials. Space/A to teleport. Yeah, I know. It's probably going to keep saying that, isn't it? Ooh. Okay, so we got to build ourselves another block. Let's build ourselves a... What do I want to build, actually? So yeah, we'll build ourselves some kind of little UE, but you can't actually push it in there easily. So whatever I build, I'm going to have to be able to push in from the bottom. I could probably build some kind of U with like a little thing protruding off the top and left. So like kind of like this. It's pretty easy to build a block with this. Like that kind of thing. Oh, not like that, like this. What a funny looking thing. A little snack. Yeah, looks like it's exactly what they wanted me to do. Alright, that seems to be world 2. Now we gotta solve one more puzzle to get to world 3. But so seriously, is that you can steal blocks. So there's gotta be secrets and stuff. Like, look at that over there. There's a little trophy, huh? They clearly want you to go over there. I'm gonna gather up a few more blocks first. Interesting. So you'll notice that if I jitter click, I could actually get the character to run faster, somewhat faster in their movement speed. Not sure if that's exactly intended or not. So what happens is, yeah, sometimes like if you click the right key quick enough, the character will kind of snap into place. Not sure if that's intended or not, but we'll do it this way. I like the block pushing sound. Okay, what do we have over here? We have... I'm standing on a platform now, so we have height, but we can't go up. So of course you have to push it ahead of time. Not like that though. Oh dang. Yeah, I don't think I want to get stuck to that wall. But at the same time, I might have to get to the point where I can actually push it somewhere. Handle, eh? I need to make like a handle. Yeah, this is the Z-depth thing is interesting. But of course, yeah, things don't connect vertically, which can be a bit of a problem. Okay, well that works. Yeah, I push a horizontal thing like that. Oh goodness, look at this. Can't tell if that's Z up or 1 up or 2 up. Because sometimes you're just going to have to like... Yeah, move the camera. Because sometimes it can be hard to tell what the height difference is, but... I guess it's not really that difficult. Here's what I do appreciate this camera feature, to be able to look around like this. So I do think I want to like stick something to this and then kind of push it downwards. Like this. And I can keep going. But that doesn't give me a cross. And of course you also notice that I cannot push this up or left until all of these blocks are out of the way. Oh, I see. That's why. It fell in because this block here was the only thing supporting it. This one's standing on this platform. Now, if only I could get this to move over a little. I can't like this. So far, I haven't noticed any, like, major bugs, though, so that's nice. Guess I really wouldn't expect there to be any. So I could try sticking it to the bottom surface. Yeah, other than the undoing thing, I'll have to try to figure out what the cause is of that. Yeah, the only way this block that's stuck in that corner is going to push is down or right. I don't think pushing it right is very likely, but hey, maybe. How would I have to do that if I wanted to push that to the right? I have to attach it to something that I can push to the right. But I don't think I have enough blocks for that. So in order to do that, I'd have to like... Yeah. Like I couldn't put a block over here and then like make a U. I don't quite have enough blocks for that to be able to push that to the right. But it feels like that's what you're supposed to do. What I can do is just make this horizontally out and then do it like this. And now I can push it to the right. Whoa, I made a big long bridge. Yeah, I thought that's what I would need to do. They love this block stacking thing. I have to pull these blocks out of the way. Like this, right? Not quite. Even if I can pull them, I can only go so far. So really what I want to do is do some kind of shape that's going to allow me to be as far over as possible when pushing it. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Like I can make a hook slightly earlier. It's just a little off. It was one space over, perhaps. I was wondering why so many people are playing Celeste. I'm like, why am I seeing, like, this morning, why am I seeing, like, everybody in my follow stream is playing Celeste? I guess that explains it. Yeah, it won't let me go off the edge. It's like I can only pull to the right. Could I somehow be standing up here and do this? I guess what I could have is a second handle somewhere. I could create a second handle above it. Maybe, if I do it right. Or just below, I guess, works too. Alright, we're gonna try to reach, grab a few, grab the second handle, grab some more, and just barely make it. Nice! Okay, yeah, these are some cool puzzle designs. I do like this idea. Okay. So I guess we've beaten this world. Now I can go over here. Could try to check out what's over on this one island. Probably another trophy, yeah. So it looks like there's like optional areas if you get enough blocks. Maybe I'll check one out. Let's see, I'll need 3 more blocks to finish this bridge. So I think I have enough now. Yeah. Let's see. Let's just see if there's any, oh, there's language, okay. Looks like the language screen works just fine. We have render scale. I wonder what that could be used for. Changing resolution, I suppose. You can still kind of jitter click to go faster. It only works like half the time though. Like if you do it too fast, it just doesn't work. There we go. Let's see what this trophy's all about. Oh, so hey, there's some stairs up here. I can even step up here. But can you push block up the stairs? Huh. We've got a nice little, it's like a Tetris arrangement puzzle, huh? Fit the pieces into the grid. Yeah, easier said than done. I need that to go on the opposite side. I can put this here. That goes there, of course, and then this goes here. Yeah, so that's interesting. Look what you could do at diagonals. Kind of reminds me of Baba, where you could do this. If I hold down these two directions, nothing happens. But if I jitter click it, I can kind of go crazily diagonal. I wonder what the jitter clicking logic is in this game. Let's see, we gotta get over here. Oh no, we actually have to get up one tile. So I've got to build a bridge across here with these pieces. Now let's see, what kind of bridge do I want to build? This feels like very natural to go here. Whenever I build, I have to be able to finish from the left side. Can't I just do this? I wonder if the L piece was... No, right. I need to be able to push it down, that's why. So, put it here maybe? Almost. If I put this up here, I should have enough space to push the block down. If anything, I might have had a finished bridge already, so I might not even need that single block. Oh, you do need a single block to get across. The final little gap. So whatever I do, I want to probably fill this bottom row. That's an interesting problem. If I can't fill the bottom row, then where am I going to put this? Putting it here won't work. But the pieces do stick together, of course. I don't think that really helps me. That's more of just a hindrance in this case. This isn't quite gonna work like this. Yeah, and you can't stick this block to anything ahead of time or else you won't be able to get across. Let's see, it doesn't feel like there's enough room to put anything above this. Is that maybe like the straight line? Even then, that seems pretty bad. Yeah, I don't think that's part of it. But of course, putting stuff here also wastes a lot of tiles. I guess what I could do is, no, right, you can't stick things vertically. It's an interesting aspect of that. I wonder if that'll be something that changes through some, like, later chapter or something. Ah, like this. It's very specific a shape to just give you enough space. Yeah, you can of course push the block off by accident if you're not careful. Ta-da! We've got to cross the gap. This of course won't work because I can't push it over. Trying to make a handle somewhere, maybe. We need the handle to be on the other side. Sure, let's see if that works. Almost. We want to go one more time to push it off the edge. With that, we can get the trophy, though I honestly wonder if we could have gotten that trophy with just cheesing it by bringing blocks from other areas. Perhaps. Maybe that's part of the idea, huh? I got a trophy! It's so pretty. Of course, I don't seem to be able to get... Well, I can get my blocks back. Kind of. So, for example, I could steal these blocks now and use them elsewhere. I really want to. It could potentially come up in a later puzzle, but I'm not sure if it will. This reminds you a lot of SSS. What is SSS? Oh, right. Steven Sausage. Steven Sausage Soul? Sure. I highly suspect there's a way to steal blocks. But maybe I'll wait until that suspicion is confirmed. Like, you might need to steal, like, say, for example, every single block in this entire map to get somewhere. It definitely is looking possible with how some of these trophies are positioned. Yeah, because I guess it falls in that same kind of thing of block pushing, huh? And Steven Sausage Roll also has, like, vertical stacking, I think, right? Though apparently the mechanics are very complicated. Have you beaten Steven Sausage Roll, Carl? What did you think of it? I know some people, there's been, like, mixed feelings on it. Alright, maybe I'll try to go to this bottom area now. Okay, so if anything touches the arrow, it resets? Good to know. Ah, you haven't beaten it before, okay. But yeah, I guess you recognize that it has similar things to this, huh? It doesn't seem particularly hard so far. I'm going to steal a few more blocks. Alright, I need one more block to get down to this optional area. My block. You're mine now. Alright, so we got ourselves another optional area where I'm going to need a decent chunk of blocks to get through here. Because as you can see, yeah, this is even on a different layer. I wonder where am I going to get blocks on this layer from? Lift. Lift, eh? Lift what exactly? Doesn't that just block the exit? I think it does, right? Ah, so I just have to make sure that doesn't fall. Yeah, so really I just have to mostly make sure that thing doesn't fall off. Like that, for example. Ah, but I will need to be able to get around it. How am I going to do that, I wonder? Yeah, I don't know if you played Insight before, Carl, or seen it played. I think Shock played it one time on their stream. It's like this, kind of like similar thing, similar to The Witness. I don't remember if you were there for that when that happened. Is there a way to do this? Ah, you haven't played that either. Yeah, that's one I definitely think is cool and I'd recommend. So how would if I want to get this block out of the way, how am I going to keep that thing held up? Oh, I see, you can even do a reset. Well, that's nice. Yeah, this is by the same person that made this. Yeah, how am I going to keep this suspended when this block is gone? You can't suspend things through, or can you? Yeah, you can suspend things through vertical space. It just don't stick. It just has to be resting on something. I wonder what this could be resting on. Because it can't be resting on this space. It probably needs to rest on something that's sitting here. You can also go sideways. Kind of. If you do it smartly, I suppose you could. Make all sorts of shapes. Trying to make like a vertical thing, but what would that even do? It would still probably make it fall off. Yeah, this is an interesting one. I could even pull that block out if I want to. So, how do I... It's almost like I want to push a block on the top level, but I can't. I can't push a block on level 2, the level, or 2 spaces above me. I can't, for example, push that block all the way over there. So any vertical positioning of these blocks, those ones I think seem like are going to stay no matter what. So what if I'm just taking the complete wrong approach then? I could perhaps try to kind of move the thing to the left. It doesn't look like it's going to fit going to the left. This 3-block thing is always going to be attached no matter what. I can't shove it to the left because there's not enough space moving to the left. Like the piece can't really come out the left side. That's if I want to move the piece out at all. The piece can come out the right, but I don't think I can actually reach that far. It looks like you need a good 7 blocks. I mean, unless I take this one too, but that seems unlikely to me. Yeah, it seems pretty unlikely to me that that's going to be a thing. Interesting. That was the only puzzle here, wasn't it? Reset the big map. Interesting. That's an option on this page. Because what happens if you reset? I guess that's why there's a teleport option if you accidentally reset to where the blocks get trapped. Let's see if teleporting resets any of the blocks. Nope. You can just go wherever you want. Which of course will help with stealing some of these blocks around. Yeah, I'd love to get a block. Maybe what I want to do is actually kind of get this block somehow out of the way to the right side or something, or to the middle. If it were to the middle, it would just fall down and fall into the gap, I guess. Yeah. Not quite get the concept yet. I'll try a little bit longer on this one, then I'll go to a different one for now. Yeah, because I'm not sure what the plan is yet. Yeah, let's try checking out some of the other levels. First, we'll go this way. I think I'm going to leave that one block there for now. This ocean kind of looks like space almost. That's what it reminds me of. Alright, let's see what we got this time. Ah, okay. So no new mechanics yet. Looks like it's just kind of a new application of the ones we already know. Yeah, you beat... Oh yeah, you beat 3D today. Oh boy. Yeah, the new 3D, it was a nightmare for me, but yeah, it was cool, huh? That's interesting. You actually found it pretty easy. I remember that being a nightmare when I played. Yeah, 4D. 4D definitely has some shenanigans, let's put it that way. Certainly some unexpected things at 4D that were somewhat amusing, but also made me go, really? So we'll see how that goes for you. Shrugs! Hi, Shrugs. Well, I found a block pushing game. Both 1D and 2D were harder for you in the sense of less deaths. Really? So you actually had fewer deaths on 3D. Oh yeah, maybe, because what's funny is when I did 1D and 2D again, oh, you're watching someone else's stream? I know a bunch of people are playing Celeste today. I'm late to the game. Yeah. But yep, this game isn't even released yet. I'm actually beta testing it, but Mal said that I can post the videos if I want, so I figured, yeah, I might as well put a stream up. Yep. But yeah, you might like this game, Shrugs. It's a block pushing game. So yeah, we'll see. Even though it's got 3D elements to it. Yeah, thanks for stopping by, Shrugs. Tuesday I'll be starting Lockpick, of course. Yeah, that's interesting. I'll have to look at 3D. So Carl, did your 3D have like a section where you had to clean out the 3 areas? And with like, it was just like one packed room where you had to go off 3 different branching paths and clean stuff up? Because I think that mine had that. That's one thing I remember from my version. It's really hard to find a shape that's gonna like squeeze in there. But a snake is usually a good call, right? I guess the main problem is actually pushing it to the right. How many blocks do I need to get across here? 9. And how many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 exactly, probably, huh? So every block's gonna have to contribute to my final bridge. I'd ideally like to, I think, turn left as soon as possible, because the later I turn left, the harder it becomes to add more blocks to this. Of course, I can add blocks in 2 directions, so maybe that's important. I can't, for example, have 4 horizontal at the end and then push it through. It won't fit. I wonder what will fit through there. I might want to start with 2 horizontal, because that will at the very least fit through the gap. Because the annoying thing is more the positioning of this. So I could fit this through eventually. Yeah, make a snake. Really make a snake, huh? I don't know if that's the right call. Probably not. I can't quite get over far enough. Plus, I think I can't go left more than 3 times. I can kind of build it in 2 different directions, though. Like, I can kind of slide it around and build it from one end. If I leave myself enough room, that is. Maybe I should try building it from the bottom first. And what kind of pattern do I want to build, exactly? I liked this kind of thing. Alright, pushing the block off the edge doesn't seem to really be bad at all. I'm out of lefts. Plus that kind of path wouldn't even get me through anyways. Let's try doing 4 up, 3 left, and then 2 up. Let's see if I can make that kind of pattern from the other end. That's not going to fit through, though. No, it will not. So if I want to build it from this way, I'm not going to be able to do it as simple. Ooh, interesting one. Not quite as easy as I would have initially thought. Yeah, it's very easy to accidentally leave yourself some like extra, not enough space to really get through. If I wanted to do this, I'd have to like add some extra ones at the end, but then it's not going to go through. Actually, maybe this kind of shape would fit, just barely, if I add some more down below. Yeah, it would just barely fit through there. However, yeah, I would need to have gone through earlier, I think. It'd be nice if I could bring it up now. Tricky one. Let's see what else we got. Let's try a different one. Turning. Yeah, that's what all these are called. It's really all about kind of getting it around the corner. I only have 6 blocks this time. This doesn't seem terribly difficult. Let's just see what the trick is that makes it hard. I don't think I can add the last block that I wanted to do. No, not really. Yeah, that wasn't gonna fit anyways. And if I had this little handle thing somewhere else, like say to the left of this side, it wouldn't really go in. I think going through the top is the best bet. Something like this at the end. If I can get this kind of thing through, then I'm good. Ah, I can't get it through like that. It won't sink down. So what kind of shape would I actually be able to sink with this? It's gonna have the right shape. Huh. I'm actually not sure. Something that I could actually get around and then sink it down. So it has to happen in that order. Once it's down, I can't move it. So I have to get a block next to that X, and then drop the entire thing somehow, after having pushed it up or down. What kind of shape would allow me to do that? Because once you attach a block, there's no removing it. Wow, this is an interesting world. Once it's next to the block, what could I even do with it? Perhaps push it down again? So like, could I push something off like say the bottom of this? That would allow me to get through. Maybe. Huh. I don't know yet. Let's see what else we have. I think I'm probably gonna have to figure these ones out. I mean, technically, I might be able to steal a few blocks to like skip by it if I really want to. It's funny. I do have 2 extra blocks sitting around. I wonder how many you actually need to get past this. Only 3. So technically, I can sequence break to the next world. What makes speedrunning the game pretty interesting. Whoops. Ah, great. Yep, that happens. It's kind of weird that pushing a block onto the reset resets it. Definitely not what I would expect. For now, I can steal all 3 of these. Oh, you can't get through there like that. Alright, blocks, that's fine with me. We'll take you through like this. Oh, they designed it so you can't easily steal them. Emphasis on easily. It still could perhaps be done. Yeah, I wondered if that was intentional. Whoops. Ah, crap. You can't step on anything. Yeah. So Monsters Expedition, is that kind of like a block pushing game? What kind of game is Monsters Expedition? Because I haven't played that one yet. I could almost do it this way. Ah, it's a tree pushing game. Ah, yes. Very different, huh? Tree pushing, huh? Huh. So it seems like stealing blocks through here isn't going to be so easy. Sucks because these puzzles are hard. These ones in particular. Yeah. The main path isn't that hard. But the secrets are nice and the atmosphere experience in general is great. Nice. Wonder what happens if a block is sitting on a block. It just kind of stacks on top of it. That's funny. Yeah. I've definitely heard a lot of positive things about it, so it's a game I'll check out at some point. Do I keep bashing my head against those, or do I try to go to a different area? Let's see if I can fail at least one of these. I think I only need to figure out one more to progress. These turning puzzles, I'm not actually sure what it's trying to teach me, but there has to be some kind of logic I can use. This part is pretty difficult. This game, yeah, meta stuff. Oh, for sure. I'm already seeing some weird meta stuff happening. I guess a Monsters Expedition has something funny like that. I'm guessing it was probably the main inspiration for this game. That and Steven's Sausage Roll, huh? I could write a solver for this at some point. Yeah, so maybe I should just for the fun of it. Now I'll try to solve the puzzles the proper way. So yeah, this one really baffles me. It's like trying to get inside, trying to get anything kind of around that corner is really difficult. It could be the case that maybe I need to like leave some blocks stacked. I wonder if that could be a thing. Like push a block, push some pieces through, and then push another block through there. I haven't really tried that. I could separate one block out. I don't have to do it all in one piece. Perhaps that's really all I needed to do, is just change my thinking around a little bit with that in that regard. I would like to keep this block away though. This isn't gonna be so easy. I want to make like a Q thing that's going to allow me to push it. Yeah, is this what a Q? I think that's what it's called. A Q? Yeah. Pentomino. Yeah, it's really the shape I want. Can I store this anywhere else? This is the only way to separate a block. But there could be other ways of building the Q. Can't do that. I can't store that there for now. Yeah, I really, maybe I don't want to make that. Maybe I want to make the thumb of the Q earlier. Could try to make the thumb of the Q first. Okay, now we push this out of the way. We go through here, we've got our Q. Question is, can I get this Q past? I think so, if I do it right. But the Q does need to go in this row. Maybe getting that Q past there isn't going to be so simple. Interesting. That would have been it. If somehow I could have this block, like, say, sitting to the left. But not like, I can't like that. I guess what I could do is push the Q down to the bottom row instead. And come in through the bottom side. Well, that's certainly one way to do it. Hey, maybe that's the way. So maybe this is... Maybe I just gotta think about, I wonder what happened to the other block that this used to be part of. So now I have two. So I could think about doing this in just separate pieces. So I can separate out quite a lot of blocks on their own. I can use that to kind of do whatever. I think I'm basically at the limit though of how many I can get by themselves. So I don't have anywhere else. Oh, I could push one more this way. And at that point, I'm pretty much stuck. I don't think I can get any more on their own, really, without trapping them against a wall somewhere. I wonder if this helps me at all. I still need to get around that corner. I can't, like, use extra blocks to make a thing where I could push through. So maybe... yeah. Build a 2 across. Yeah, separating these blocks. I'm not going to be able to keep them separate for very much longer. But what is interesting is that I can actually build across here now. I don't really see any reason not to. Now, what kind of thing? Hey, yeah. What's up, Shrugs? You're back. Whose stream did you watch? Which game were they playing? I could build a little hook. Arg, the hook. It's not quite it, but it almost works. I need to get one more space to the left somehow. Yeah, Carl's playing Celeste right now. Playing the, there's this one, like, big pack that everyone seems to be playing right now. I could build a thingy. This game has shapes in it. I could build another zigzaggy thingy. Oh, yeah, the clacky keyboard. Yeah, I'm using that. That's because I record on my PC. My PC has, like, the clacky keyboard. Maybe I should try not to be pressing the keys so hard as I usually do. That's funny how this almost works, but not quite, huh? Build a little SE thing. That's what it feels like you want to do. Build a little SE thing. Yeah, it's my mechanical keyboard. Or... I mean, I think it's a mechanical keyboard. It's just some gaming keyboard I got. You can build a little S. Whereas you can't really get the S to get in any farther than this. You can actually separate blocks out. Well, that's one way to do it. And it's done. Yay. That was a hard world. Like, alright, well, the game certainly has difficulty, as I would expect. I mean, Insight was pretty challenging, too. Yeah, you don't necessarily need to spam the keys, but it does let you go a little bit faster to spam. Yeah, I think I think Carl pointed that out. It might be related to a Monsters Expedition. I mean, I don't know. I was a Monsters Expedition as a block pushing game or what? Yeah, Carl noticed it as well. It's possible. Yeah, it's a possible inspiration. It seems like there's been a lot of those like block pushing games kind of inspiring other things, huh? Okay, so it is kind of similar. Neat. Wow, look at this little snake thing. Yeah, but it's still similar, more similar to the sausage roll, huh? Well, this is an interesting predicament. I have to get something all the way across, eh? I wonder where what's the best thing I can kind of transport. So yeah, it would be nice to be able to kind of shove something a little farther in. Just pushing some blocks here isn't going to be a very good idea. Yeah, that's funny. I have Stephen Sausage Roll. I just have not played it yet. Ah, too bad you can't sink a block and then do it. Well, either way, that wouldn't win the puzzle. No! Come on, dude. Jump. Jump. He can't jump. That's fine. Yep, I definitely didn't expect the blocks to stick together. Yeah, that's funny. Well, I mean, you guys are both somewhat very familiar with those kinds of more abstract kind of puzzle games, huh? Yeah, these are pretty... This is pretty tricky when you gotta... Especially when you gotta try to come up with a plan to do it. So I can kind of push it farther up, but then I run into the issue that I can't get it far enough. Like, what kind of shape would I even be able to get through here? The entire thing's about building these shapes. I've got an L. This is where knowledge of Tetris might come in handy. Can I move a straight line across? I guess. Certainly can. Eventually, you just test every possibility of 3, and you find something that works, huh? Yeah, I wonder when this game is going to be released. I think they said like maybe a few weeks. Right now, it's just in beta. All right, so let's try to get past this turn here. We gotta make a sharp turn. We gotta figure out an object that I can transport easily. An L, probably? I mean, these ones seem fairly easy compared to the ones I just did. Whee! Yeah, these are easy compared to these other ones. These ones are hard. The turning ones. Unless I was just overcomplicating it. Which is possible, of course. Let's see. It's called Transfer 2. Maybe I was supposed to do Transfer 1 first. Transfer. Oh, God. This reminds me of Parabox, huh? Yeah, that reminds me, Shrugs. If you, do you have any recommendations of, real civil engineer because it has the word architect in it? Or because, it involves building? I mean, hopefully the game will get some exposure. I think it's neat. I think it deserves some exposure. But yeah, Shrugs, do you have any recommendations for, I mean, maybe I already asked this before, but do you have any recommendations of Parabox maps to try out? Because it has the word architect in it. What kind of maps or something should I download for Parabox? If I want to do a user map thing. So I think it could be a fun thing to do. What kind of piece do I want? If anything, I could shove a piece over here that I can eventually kind of pick up. Muratsubo. Hopefully I can remember that name when I go looking. How many blocks do I have anyways? 1, 2, 3, 4. Just 4 blocks. It's not very much to work with, that's for sure. But I can definitely do an S out of this. We'll stick you there. Huh. So Muratsubo made several packs then. Dang, okay. We have Transfer 2. So I need another piece that I can get over there. A T, maybe? It's not going to stay up, though. Hub, okay. Hub of my Muratsubo, gotcha. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. Maybe it'll be a Infinitesimal and Soko, okay. Nice, yeah, thanks for that names. That's going to be pretty helpful. Can I choose an S again? I feel like I can. S. The magical, well, I think it's a Z, technically. The magical power of the Z. Or the Z if you're in Britain, huh? The Z. I guess you guys are, what are you guys? You guys are Z? You guys are in Camp Z, I think, rather than Z, huh? Make a Z. I don't know if they actually call that for the tetromino, though. We have S and Z tetrominos. Ooh, we really gotta pass this piece far, don't we? Travels Parabox, eh? And these are all, like, just using the base game mechanics, or do they actually add their own, like... You say Z, okay, cool. Z. I don't know which countries have Z, but I know that's a thing. I was very confused when I first heard it. I'm like, huh? Then apparently I learned that's a thing. Well, something else funny that I learned. Apparently a lot of the world actually showers, I learned that shower times actually vary widely by the world. A lot of people shower in the evening, whereas I shower in the morning. It's interesting learning about like people from different parts of the world, and just seeing like the small differences and stuff. Huh? Now how do I get anything across here? Like a feeling I want to like pass it here. Ah, morning and evening. Yeah, I mean that's even better, huh? I know showers can help people fall asleep. I might start doing that if I start having sleep schedule issues again. Thankfully, I've gotten my sleep schedule kind of fixed at the moment. Hopefully it stays that way. Let's see. So I probably want to like shove a block here. And then whatever I shove here, or like down here maybe. Oh, I just realized I have 5. I thought I only had 4 blocks. If I have 5 blocks, that's certainly going to help. Maybe I want to make like a wiggle. Let's make a wiggly boy. There's the wiggly boy. Now we need to somehow transport wiggly boy down here. 1 block down, actually, I need it, which is a bit of a problem at the moment. Well, maybe not. You go there. Yeah, that definitely seems attended. And there we go. Cool, I like that area. This cheese transfer puzzles are neat. Whoa, hello. So I'm gonna have to get that big fat thing all the way through here, huh? It's gonna have to fit through here, which means... Yeah. Oh, they make new mechanics that the game has always had, just never really used, huh? I'm honestly surprised there's still so much you can use. But apparently there is, huh? Alright, so what do I need for this map? I need a handle to be located at block number 5 to get down there. And I need a handle to be located at block number... what? What would I need for this? Yeah, there were never any puzzles hidden, like rooms in the map you could kind of do things with. That would be pretty neat. How am I going to get this across here in the first place? It has everything it needs to have meta puzzles. The puzzles, the map themselves is basically acts equivalent to the room. The rooms have items. Huh. I wonder what what would a meta puzzle look like, I wonder, in something like Parabox. Nah. Yeah, as I said, a lot of people complain the game's easy. Like, yeah, it is kind of easy. It's still cool, but yeah, it'd be neat if there were some hardcore challenges for dedicated players. A lot of the custom maps have meta puzzles. Ah, fun. That's always a joy. Okay, yeah, so the problem is that I can't get this through here now. How would I ever manage to get through here? Because no matter what, if I have that handle there, it doesn't seem like I can get around. It doesn't seem like there's any enough room to like push it over either. Obviously, I don't want to go splat there. Splush. Sploosh. What kind of shape I would even want to be able to get this through there. So it really does kind of seem like, in order to push this down, what do I need? Besides that, let's say it was 1 space below me, and then I go this way. Yeah, this way just cannot get it any farther. But I guess what I can do is send it this direction. Kind of. Well, it does do something. Because now I don't have a way to push it over. That's interesting. Ah, but if I had a handle here, I probably could. Let's try adding a little knob in here. Not quite. Ah, but if there was one in the 5th position. Let's see how far I can get just with this one being here. Pretty far. But not quite good enough to actually make it through. It's weird moving this little, like... Another example of a custom mechanic. Remember the fast travel thing in the top left corner of each world? Well, you can use that in puzzles, apparently? So, like, warping between rooms? Oh, that's pretty cool, actually. Using things that weren't even meant to necessarily be a mechanic, huh? And then we go splush. Here's where I would need my handle at level position 5. And how could I do that and still be able to get it through? I need to be, like, between them, then. I need to move my little, whatever the heck this is around. There's so many things people have figured out with that. Yeah. Okay, that is pretty neat. Oh no, intentional bugs. That's always the worst when you have that in a puzzle, huh? I mean, it can be clever, but you can also get very confusing. Yeah, they really like this transfer thing, don't they? 6 blocks? Jeez. Yeah, that's not gonna work, huh? Probably should make it kind of more like this kind of direction. Oh, goodness, attentional bugs. Reminds me of that one day with Baba, huh? That was certainly an interesting day with Baba. Like, what is going on? I can't even tell. Ah, so this doesn't work. I wonder what other shape I could have done differently to get this to work. I mean, I could try pushing it from a different position if I really want to. It still gets me here. I can't get that any farther down. Oh, I could kind of do it. Not really, though. Yeah, you can't quite get it far enough. I mean, that's what I tried to do with my recursed maps, like... Because, I mean, a lot of people already have seen a lot of the mechanics, are like, oh, yeah, I've already seen how to do this, but now if you can do something new that's, like, totally unexpected, that could really wow people, huh? It is a great kind of type of puzzle, and people can pull that off well. I mean, I don't know how do people even mod Parabox, I wonder? Like, does the game have an actual built-in level editor or something? It doesn't seem like it. So many people must have found out how the puzzles were encoded, I guess, and made their own. Ah, this looks like it's gonna work. Ah, not quite. Push it down. You can't push it down. Boo, you can't go in that way. Ah, it's Unity, right, of course. Oh, the Unity project just comes with the game? Like, the entire thing, like, with code and all? That's hilarious. I've honestly wondered, like... It's interesting how there's a lot more, like, stuff that's open source. Like, if people are gonna pirate the game, we'll just pirate it. It's not like you're worried about people stealing it and building it from source. Interesting, that's why he's coded all. But I mean, I guess part of it's just protecting your copyright in case you want to use like some engine or something with it. And obviously, yeah, it kind of makes sense that like third-party developers or first-party developers and everything don't really want to. AAA studios don't want to share their stuff. Well, you don't want to share anything? No, it's all going to be proprietary. Eventually, I'll test out all the shapes, huh? I guess I should make sure that whatever shape I make is actually going to be able to get to the exit. Oh, this documentation, that's cool. So the developer is just really, like, helpful with helping people mod the game. Hey, smart idea, honestly. Smart idea, if you ask me. What kind of shape am I going to make that actually gets through here? This is the biggest problem area. So I need to have, like, a way to push it down and then push it down again. Doesn't quite get across. Yeah, but I mean, still, like, any kind of, like, user-created stuff. I feel like it's smart for a game to have something like that. You have any mods? Yeah, they aren't modding the code. Because, I mean, mods and stuff like that often require a lot of work to set up, too. I see. So the developer created, like, a whole system. It kind of Recursed was kind of the same way. Where, like, sure, it's very easy to design levels. So the developer tells you how to design levels, but there just isn't an actual editor. I think I've tried this shape already. Have I? Yeah. How about I try... what other shape can I try here? Yeah, honestly, sometimes they're like, well, the fans might be able to do a better job anyways, huh, of making an editor. This is a funny shape. Yeah, smart idea. It's one way to really extend the life of your game. Not that shape. How about this one? Have I tried this one yet? Such a weird sound it makes. This one doesn't have like a second place to push, so that's a bit of an issue. Yeah, that's never gonna work. Seems like I have to have 2 divots. I see. So that part was a mod? Okay, that makes sense. Now if I could just do this somehow, but get it to be able to actually fall in. Oh, the mod's a pain to install? Interesting. But the level packs include hubs, right? Or is it more just, I guess I'll have to read on it. It'll probably explain how to do it, huh? Hang on, I'm a bit stuck on this. Let's try, transfer 5. They sure love this transfer thing. Okay, yeah, but you don't have to install a mod for those? Does it do it for you, basically? Oh, you do have to install the mod. Okay. I'll try this. Hopefully I can figure that out. Wow, what kind of wiggly shape do I want this time? This time I only have 5 blocks at least, so that'll help. It's like 2 different ways to build each block. This just instinctively feels like a good shape. It feels like it's very easy to transport around. Ooh, it falls in right there. Okay, they come with a hub version, and a version is just a photo of individual puzzles. Oh, that's nice. Of course, I still need to know like where to put the files, but I guess that's what they explain, huh? So, what kind of shape? Maybe something that's 4 tall? Even if it was 4 tall, how is that going to let me move it down? Or like something that I can rest here, push to the right, push down, push this way, then how am I going to push it down again? Like, do I want to make like a C-shaped thing? Or a U, maybe? A U, I feel like isn't going to go down, but I could. I can't build it like that. Gotta build ourselves a Yui. My Yui. Oh. Oh, the website has a thing for custom levels. Hey, that's pretty nice. My Yui, my Yui. Yay! I did it. Cool. So I guess if I read that, it'll tell me how to install custom levels. That'd be nice. Alright, so... oh, goodness. There's a trophy over there, but I have to do, like, some kind of super transfer. Can I just, like, build a bridge across? I don't need to go all the way around. I'm just gonna reset these. Yeah, screw it. I'm not going. I could. Well, I'm one block short. That's the hub mod. Cool. Custom hubs. Cool. Honestly, I mean that sounds like pretty helpful in the long run to be able to have like a custom thing, but if it's just like some command line, I think that won't be so bad. I see what the problem is here. What kind of thing would go all the way around here? It has to be able to go up, left. It has to be able to go so many different ways. Anything 7 wide, I can't like teeter off the edge. So I'd have to be able to take it left and then down and then right and then down again. It only has to go up like once. Whoops. Dang it, that's going to be annoying. You don't want to step on the X. Of course, if you beat all levels, I guess you don't have an X in the first place. So this is a good start, right? Almost. No, I just would need to be able to get in there. Maybe I could just use the other blocks to build a bridge to help me get in there. So I want to be able to get in this thing. I want to be able to get in my boat. Boaty McBoat, that's what we need. It's got nothing on the witness boat. Witness boat, that's the real MVP. Yeah, that thing's pretty darn slow. No, this doesn't... I don't know why I keep thinking this is going to help. Doesn't help me get in there. Maybe I won't worry about this trophy for now. It seems so tempting, though. It's so, tantalizing. Yeah. The main issue is the positioning of this. If I had one more block, I could like add a hook on top, but I just don't have one more block, I don't think. It looks like they very specifically designed this to make it hard to bring blocks through here. Funny enough, couldn't I just like sequence break over here? Maybe. So I'd have to try to find sequence breaks for this game. Looks like the next world's positioned over here, so maybe I'll go there for now. Like this area is pretty easy. Alright, let's see what else the devs come up with. Huh, there's just 2 blocks sitting over there for no apparent reason. Wonder what those could be for. The Isley Palace? Oh, goodness. Ice Palace Part 2. And here I thought I was done with the Ice Palace. Now it's the Isley Palace. Oh, great. Oh, that actually sounds fun. A custom level for the game lingo. Man, how do people do this? Unity games, I guess. That's Unity for you. Easy to mod, which is very handy in a lot of cases. The Isley Palace, that's funny. Now, if I could just get this darn shape to... Uh-oh, why? Uh-oh, Shock. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, what? Insight Creator? Yep, the Insight Creator. That's this guy. Oh, yeah, it's been honestly kind of chill. Though, there were a few puzzles I ended up stepping away from. Yeah, but I guess, yeah, if you like block pushing games, then, well, block pushing games... Oh, at the Isley Palace. Yeah, Shock, did you ever play... Oh, wait, you haven't played Lingo, right? You've only seen playthroughs of it. So, yeah, so, if you're wondering, Shock, the mechanics of this game are actually very easy to explain. You co-solve Lingo with Fishies. Nice. Oh, you guys both finished? I thought Fishies gave up on Lingo. Or did you, help him? Yeah, this game has some very basic mechanics. It's block pushing, but the blocks stick to each other. And they don't, like, follow the laws of physics or anything. They only fall in if the entire, He drove, I saw the word puzzles, nice. The blocks only fall in if their entire ground is covered. And, of course, the difference is blocks don't stick vertically. So, but you can obviously, like, stack them kind of like so. Yeah, it's a nice little chill block pushing game. It's actually kind of neat. Building these little shapes out of things, basically, is what you do. So it's Jelly is Sticky. Is that really what Jelly is Sticky is like? Maybe I should go play that game next, huh? Of course, I can actually separate pieces out kind of like this. Now, the main problem is that whatever shape I make... Not really, okay. And then get to the X is the goal. So that red X thing is the goal over here. Yeah, so Jelly Stick into 3. So that's my goal, yeah. So basically I need to get this white block out of the way, and I need to sync the blocks, which is easier said than done, right? Like, getting the white block out of the way is easy enough. But the problem is the shape doesn't actually allow you to get across there. So how am I going to deal with that situation, I wonder? And by the way, this is probably a case where if you guys have any tips, that I'd be totally fine having them. Even though I have no back sitting on, I just have that all for my other stuff. Because really, I'm just testing this game. Yeah. Like, I think this is the kind of game that will be fine, yeah, if people give tips and stuff. But yep. Yeah, you can kind of move the camera like this. I guess you can even move while doing that. Have you tried making an eye? Well, either way, I don't see how I'm gonna sync that, right? How am I gonna get to the X like this? Make the eye too big? Like a 3 or a 4? Like this? Like that, okay. I don't... Unfortunately, I still don't see a way to get... Oh, this might actually work, though. Kind of. If I could just get this block a little higher up. Yeah, maybe this will work. So maybe what I actually want to do is make like a T kind of thing. Hard to explain, but maybe you'll get the idea when you see it. That's almost right, if it was up one more block. So make an L then. Can I do that? I should be able to. Yeah, so make an L. Like this. Then you go over here. Yeah, and you make this into a T, and then you push the T in. Neat. That was a neat little puzzle. So what was that called exactly? It was called guard. Oh, because the block's like guarding it. Each of these like islands here has kind of its own theme, right? So here, I'll go around. So this was like the tutorial. Yeah. This here was, I think, the tutorial for like vertical stacking. This here, I forget what this was. I think it was like some kind of like handle. Yeah, it was like basically like you have to make like a handle so you can move the blocks around. And over here, oh, these were a nightmare for me. It's basically like trying to get these blocks across these corners. It's really difficult. That world was a nightmare. This one was pretty easy. This is just mostly about building a block that you can actually like get across this bridge. So it's kind of neat. It's not like new mechanics yet, but it's like themes. The Golem. Okay. The game is hard. That's cool. What is that? I wonder what that's like. I think I've actually heard of this. Someone saying that they were like getting stuck. All right, what's the name of the level? I always miss it. Oh, it's another guard one. You gave up on it? Dang. It was that hard, eh? Speaking of giving up, I wonder how the Ice Palace is going to go. I think most people end up giving up on the Ice Palace at some point. Few people actually stick it out to the end. At least especially for the day out part. Okay, so this is weird. These blocks are in the way. Yeah, you can't go through here because it's stuck to it and now I can't move. How am I going to deal with these blocks? I can kind of get some of them out of the way, but I run out of space eventually. Yeah, Linelith. It does kind of remind me of Linelith with the, like, different islands and stuff. Maybe I need to, like, use one of these blocks to kind of grab these and get them out of the way. Kind of. Kind of like that. Unfortunately, it still doesn't go down. Can I push any of these blocks down? I can, like this. That's another game you recommend, Line Lift. Yeah, I think it's on my wish list. Isn't that like a really short game, but it's still probably fun. So I can technically push blocks down. What I can't do now, I don't think, is push them to the... Well... Then again... I still need to get one block separately somehow. Yeah, it'll still be fun, I think. Let me get one of these stupid blocks separated. Trying to get these blocks separated, but they keep sticking to each other. Block is sticky. That's what this would be if it's a Baba. Nice. Yeah. I mean, that'll be like a less than a one stream game if I wanted to stream it. I might just end up playing it on my own if it's really short. You piece of crap blocks. Yeah, you like Line Life. Shrugs wasn't as much of a fan, huh? That's a great game. You still liked it. Oh, that's good. Still liked it in the end. Cosmos 9 bundle. Oh, is it like part of a bundle? I guess that'll give you a bit more content, huh? Yeah, isn't that like... I think I've actually heard of that one. It's like a bunch of different puzzle games. Like from like some fictional cartridge or something. I keep wanting to push the blocks down, but it's just not working. Sokobond, Cosmic Express, Sokobond Express, and Line Lift. Okay. Well, I was going to play those at some point. Ooh, that was an interesting move. That was an interesting move. I think this actually wins? Not quite. I'm one block short of... Oh, you think of a different bundle, okay. But that does sound like a good bundle to check out. If I could just get one more block. I think I can get one more block on this L thing. Yeah, now I can... Oh, I can't remove the L. So why did this work before? Because I can push this over here? Oh, because there was a block below this. That's why. That's why this worked. You got off a 5-hour stream. Yeah, you were streaming early today, Shock. Is that because you have dinner or something? If I could get this stupid block. Can I somehow, like... No, these blocks don't go up. Ooh, a nature hike. Fun. You piece of junk block. Yep. This is what happens when you play puzzle games. You get angry at blocks. Yes, just a square box. A hexahedron with equally sized and congruent faces. This thing will become the bane of your existence if you're a puzzle game designer. That and doors. Keys and doors, huh? Keys, doors, and blocks. That's pretty much everything puzzle games I've got to have, huh? I don't know. Let's see if there's any other ones I could try. Let's try this one. I was really stuck on that one. No Shrugs. That not as far as I could tell. Yeah, there's literally once they're stuck together, there's literally no getting them apart at all. Yep, they are bound for life, or until I hit the reset key. Wow, what? This is interesting. So I guess I need to... Oh, so jelly is sticky. You can kind of like unbind things if you move a certain way. So a block needs to come down, and that needs to come to the left, I think. I mean, if anything, I could push it like this and then move it to the left. I don't see why not. Yeah, but I guess something like that, huh? Something of that and of that kind of thing. Yep. On the queue, huh? We're all gonna be playing a lot of similar games, huh? I wonder, did you put it on the Q Shrugs? No, someone else probably did. So I don't know if you're usually in Shock streams. Dang it, this almost works. I want to make a U. Oh, you put on your own Q. Okay. Yeah, I guess it is true. You can add games to your own Q too. See, the problem is anything I push this way at the start. Yeah, you're not using Shock streams. Everything I push... Yeah, I wonder. Like, I do remember, yeah, like, finding a lot of really good puzzle games, then trying to look for more. Give me hard. Hey, you know how to do it? Nice. Trying to figure it out. Yeah, did you make a U, Shock? Like a downward facing U? And then right when I joined, yep, Baba is you talk, of course. Make a hook to pull the top block out of the way. Okay. So like I would need to make like an L probably, right? This kind of shape? Whoops, not that. This kind of shape? Okay, so make an L and then yank that and then do something else. Okay, we'll see if I can figure that out. Trying to make it like the right way though. No, not like that probably. Yeah, that's not gonna work either. I feel like separating one block out is really good. Yeah, right the first time? Really? Oh, like this? But I can't go down that. I can't get down here though. I have no idea what time you meant by the first time. Yeah, it'd be great if I could do it like this, but unfortunately I can't get below it. Yeah, I mean it's basically what I want to do. I want to be able to build some kind of like downwards facing U, stick this block to it. Yeah. So maybe it's just like execution. But like any block I try to separate from the stack, like I can separate this way and waste one. Well, I have to get out of the way at some point though, right, Shock? Because oh yeah, duh. I didn't think about that. Right. There's water here, huh? I was thinking for some reason to get this one out of the way, but yeah, actually you sink this one. Okay. Well, in that case, how about I? No, I can't sink. Block is sink. Yeah, it's funny. I didn't even notice that little detail. If I start like this, is there any way to win? Yeah. Is there any way to win? Yeah, I didn't even notice this water here, but I guess that makes sense. You need to push the stack down. Like this? But I can't get in there still. Oh. Like this kind of thing, and then... Oh, like that. There we go. Yeah. Okay, yeah, push it off the edge. That was tricky. Yay, thanks for that little tip. Alright, and every time you solve a puzzle in this game, you earn a block, which you can obviously use in the world map to do stuff. So... I guess I need to solve all 3 puzzles to progress? Yep, sausages, huh? Yeah, you already were used to thinking about sausages, huh? Like sticking them over the edge. So this is a little interesting. What's the deal with this? There's a trophy stuck in there. That's funny. How am I supposed to get that out of there? I mean, I could just try to get on the wall or something silly like that. Yeah, how am I supposed to get that trophy? Like, there's a little trophy in there. Oh, I see. Oh, that happens in Sausage Roll too? You get a sausage when you solve it? It's kind of neat. What do I do, though? I need to steal some blocks? I can't. There aren't any more blocks to steal. I guess I have to beat this puzzle. There must be more blocks to unlock. Okay, yeah, so there was definitely inspiration... Or, yeah, almost definitely inspiration drawn from Sausage Roll's Overworld, huh? Alright, what am I gonna do with this mess? I liked this the most, but I don't think there's a way to save this. I mean, I can just get it out of the way. But that would work if I had, like, one more space to work with. If I could somehow get one more block stuck on there. Oh, jelly works that way too? I wonder who started that trend. Doggone it. This isn't gonna work. I feel like I don't really see any other start besides this, though. Or going down. And if I yank those, well, how am I gonna get a block separated now? Yeah. I didn't even get a block separated in the first place. By having a thing to the left here. Yeah, that's not gonna work. I mean, unless I actually do leave this block separate somehow. Yep, food. Jelly and sausage, huh? Well, that sounds like an interesting combination of tastes. Maybe I can, like, do something... That character even looks like the one in Sausage Roll? Yeah, that's a good point. The character just has, like, two little arms poking out, kind of like this, huh? I didn't even think about that. That is hilarious. Inspiration taken. This isn't helping. Yeah, maybe. I mean, I don't see any other way besides this. It feels like something has to come down, but I feel like I've done pretty much everything with this. It's either go through here and then go down, or I think it's just go down here. But now what? How am I ever going to separate a block? I do not see any possible way, because I would have to be able to get in here. I don't think I can get past this wall ever now. So I can't come and push it to the left. Difficult. Difficult indeed. I do not like going down here. It really doesn't seem to be helping. Because if I go here, it's just going to stick. If I go down, it's just going to do that. I wonder why this can't move. Oh, because there's water there. That's why I couldn't tell. And it's just going to stick to it. Huh. Yeah, I do not like that start at all. This does not seem to help. Back to the clicky keyboard. I could try the other start again. I don't see how that was really helping me either. I mean, I gotta get this out of the way. But there's still too many of these darn blocks up top. Like anything like down or up even? That doesn't work. That doesn't work. Oh, wait a second, that's it, isn't it? So we store this block. Now grab this. Wow, that's hard. I think maybe the thing where I pushed it sideways was unnecessary, but let's check. No, I guess it wasn't, because I can't push this any farther. So yeah, maybe you had to do this. You actually have to push that to the right and then pull this down. Wow, that is a hard one. They aren't joking around with this world. This guard world is pretty difficult. Alright, I've got 3 blocks. I wonder if that's enough to get anywhere. No, I need a 4th one. Guard. So this is like the guard world. I gotta get these blocks basically out of my way. Yeah, that was a tricky one. Definitely very neat, though. Let's see here. This looks awful. What makes you say that? Just because of this long, skinny bridge? I can't. I mean, what if I could just go around the block? Yeah, the water you have to fill. The spot right here where the block is just standing in the way. I mean, that block has to go. 100%, so I guess there's no argument against that. That block has to go. This one's funny. What, do you see it already? You can just tell me yourself solved it this quick. Or you're just saying just based on the look of it. Yeah. Oh, yeah, a water fill. Yeah, you're probably right. I need to make something to stick it. Yeah, like an S or an L, and then use some of the blocks to, yeah. How many blocks do I get? Yeah. Oh, yeah. The darn, yep, the guard mechanic, huh? I mean, I don't know if I would call it a mechanic. It's just, yeah, the blocks stick when you don't want them to. Okay, but I mean, I don't have very many blocks. That's the problem. Yeah, I really don't have very many. You know what would be nice? If I could get, like, a single block here. No, actually, that's not going to help either. Yeah, like, I want to be able to maybe push something up. Yeah, where on earth am I going to get enough space to push anything to the right? It's skinny. It's skinny. Well, probably not this kind of L. It's hard to visualize sometimes with these falling blocks. Like this kind of L, sure. Oh, that's actually interesting. No, it's never going to fall in. I'm like, oh, what if it fell in? I don't think I can make a shape that does that, can I? Not really. There's no open space. Anything I'm going to push up is going to fall inwards. So yeah, if I don't do that, that means I have to be able to push it to the right somehow. But it looks like there's just not enough space. Like, it's too far away. I can't use this one to push it right. Unless I can be inside it. Oh, actually I can. Okay, I think that's a solution, actually. I think I want to make... So I'm making another boat, I think. Alright, let's make a boat. Yay, my boat. Alright, we take our boat. And now I can steal this back. Oh, wait, but I just still need to leave a block to... I just still need to leave 2 blocks to sink. So that's not going to work, is it? Dang it. When I made my boat, I actually get to get the block out of the way. But I can't win with this, can I? I doubt it. I sounded so confident. But nope. Can't sink that. Boats float, unfortunately, in this case. But it is one way to be able to push something up and down. What else could I have done? With only 5 blocks. What other shape could possibly be helpful? I'm just trying to visualize what's even going to be stuck to that thing. Maybe I just need to... No. I was thinking, like, maybe I just need to, like, fill some of these in. Like, I could easily just fill one of these tiles. Like, do I just need to fill something in over here to give myself more space? I wonder if this could help at all. I could even put 2 blocks to my left, probably. And then gain the ability to push things to the right. But, of course, there's still that one floor to deal with. Actually, what would that do? No, that's still too many. I thought about, like... Yeah, maybe. Like, here's what I was thinking. I don't think it's gonna work, but it would have been interesting. How do I get used to building things? Like, I wanted to make something like this, maybe. I mean, it's not enough blocks anyways, but, like, it would have been interesting if I could have done something like this, right? Like, gone over here, fill this in, and now, like, push something over there. Push something over there. But, unfortunately, that doesn't leave even enough blocks to actually get to the exit. But at least it get the block out of the way. It almost works. Like, can I bring them in vertically? Would that have helped at all? So I can still push it to the right. No, it still doesn't leave a way to get through. You can undo it, restarts in this game, which is nice. Yeah, pushing it in vertically doesn't seem to work either, nor horizontally. So much for that plan. So maybe that's not it. I'm just trying to think of different ideas on what I might do over here with this space. Too bad I can't sink. I just can't sink the space next to the block. So it's not like I could push something to the left somehow like that. Man, I liked that plan though. like somehow pushing it up. Pushing it up is just going to block my exit. 1, 2, 3. Darn it. If anything, I can, nope. I was going to say, maybe I could at least sync these two here, but no, that's pointless. Maybe that's not it. Maybe I should stop trying to think of that kind of strategy. Man, that's rough. I guess I have to solve this one, so maybe I should just keep thinking at it. At least we get to listen to the nice sound of the waves. I'm thinking, what if I could sync the two standing next to me right now? But that's gonna be that would actually be pretty hard to do anyways. I don't really know how that's gonna be pulled off. Not in a way I can see. So I don't have a way to actually push that. Anything stuck here? Can I do anything with it? Can't push it to the left. Can only push to the right, which is what I just did earlier. That didn't get me to the exit. I mean, if I could push that to the right and up, then sure, but I don't think I have enough blocks for that. Doubt it. I liked that plan where I had the thing filled in. There's nothing else that's right now seeming to make any even remote sense whatsoever. Like, yeah, if I have to push something sideways, then what else could I do? I could separate these. No, I need this to go over first. Too bad, I wish I could have this separated. Maybe there is some way I can. I'm gonna visualize this again and see if there's anything I could have done differently. I don't think so. I had to go over. Like whatever I'm moving this white block, it's moving as a group. It can't move on its own, no matter what I do. So what kind of group would I want, and which direction would I go in? If I need to actually fill the space. That's what's weird, is that I have to fill the space in. So what kind of group would have enough space and would also be able to sync? Like an L, maybe? You almost had an idea, huh? Like, I guess an L pointing down right, I could put, if I could move that to the left, it would sync. Make a left open U. Yeah, I'm not sure what that's going to do for me, though. Oh, a left open U. Yeah, that boat. Yeah, I tried that earlier. It would have been good if I could actually have that block still be separated. I'm trying to think what kind of group would actually sync that would involve this block. Yeah, because that's what I did earlier, Shock, actually. I don't know if you saw that. Yeah, it won't sync it. I can't sync it, unfortunately. What kind of group involving this block is actually going to sync in? I have 6 blocks total. Like, I could make like a hook with 1 extra block sticking on. But, I mean, good luck trying to sync that. Actually, can I make that? Oh, actually, I think I might have a plan. Here's the plan. We're gonna make, if I can do it, we're gonna make this shape. And then we send it in, and this shape actually will sync. Ta-da, look at that. So you actually don't even sync the tile in front of the X, you actually sync the one at the side of it. Yay! Yeah, you were getting there. Nice. Good job. Alright, so are we done with this world yet? No, we have one more still. Hold on. Yeah, that's clever. That's a pretty cool one. So the logic of thinking what shape will sync actually did save me that one. That's basically how I came up with that shape. It's just, well, what shape do I need? And then just figuring out how to make it. So I might be able to skip this puzzle, but I guess I'll do it anyways. Lock. Okay. Yeah, it's another one of these games that manages to take simple mechanics and does a lot of cool things with it. Yeah, I guess it's basically like a boat shape, but with a different position in that block, huh? Except I had to make that L. I don't know. Something about shapes is always just so satisfying to me. I don't know. Maybe it's just my mathematical brain. I love like things that are like discrete and like groups of things that have a specific count, like all the tetrominoes and stuff like that. It's just a cool little thing to be able to fully understand, fully conceptualize a group of something. Okay, so let's see what we need to do. Well, these obviously need to come down, so I need to have a handle I can push down. And I need to have a block separated somewhere to be able to sink in. Yeah, this one might be easy. Guess we'll find out. I suspect there's going to be a catch. Ah, that's the catch. It doesn't go... I can't get it... It's not going far enough down for me to get a block through. Nice, you see it already? Good job. Ooh, that is an interesting one. So maybe I need to be a bit more clever about it. Yeah, where am I going to push down from? Because no matter what, if I try to push down from this row... Okay, so I need to have it farther over so that it can go down one more space. But then I can't push down. And if I add this block to it, I obviously won't have a block to sink. Ooh, that's clever. Maybe I should fill in some of that water space there. Would that help me at all? No, not really, that I can tell. Because, yeah, I can't have a block sitting here. Unless I just make a shape that sinks. Ah, okay, so make an L. So I guess what I need to do is actually make this shape here. Well, if I can make it correctly. Yeah, I need to make a shape that sinks into the water, I think. Ah, I can't push it down. Oh, that's why that's not going to work. I could push it down if I'd sunk all three of those tiles. Can I do that? I guess. This is interesting if this is actually the way to do it. Here's the plan. We sink these three tiles. Why can't you fall in puzzle games? Well, falling into the water is probably not very helpful, huh? You can actually fall in this game. Like, you can fall off, like, higher platforms to lower ones, but obviously it won't let you fall in the... Yeah, you can fall in that game. You could fall in puzzle games. You could fall in Portal. Yeah, this plan's going to work. I'm one block short. Maybe I didn't need to sink all these blocks. It doesn't work. Okay, which block did I not need? I would need all of these. Right? I would need one of these to push down. Yeah, they can't fall in the... Yeah, that definitely annoys me too. So I'm like, ah, come on. Okay, just allow me to go to easy way. But yeah, sometimes it's annoying. You have to take like a long way around. Yeah, but I definitely remember that. Okay, yeah. This puzzle's harder than I gave it credit for because I still haven't solved it. What? Excuse me, puzzle designer. What have you done to me? Maybe I need to push from the row above? I guess that's the only thing I haven't tried yet. Push from the row above. Does this... yep, this actually does leave me enough tiles. Oh, I got there eventually. Well, I mean, yeah, well, part of it's like, you don't want like, a lot of times you don't want like platforming or like doing a 3D geometry to really be part of the game. Plus, it probably takes time to program that. Like, why would you program like 3D collision and parkour in your game if you're not really going to need it for anything? So I imagine that's probably part of the reasons why games might not want to deal with falling physics. The 3D physics and collision detection could be a bit of a pain in the butt. I mean, maybe a game engine can make it easier. I'm still curious about this trophy. What would I even do for that? Besides just coming in from the upper level. I guess that's why this white post is there to block that. Dinner time! Alright! Yeah, have a good dinner, Shock. Thanks for stopping by. What is up? In induction, you can fall onto lower platforms, but you can't fall if the fall would be infinite. Induction? Huh, I don't think I've heard of that one. Let's just start pushing these in. Yeah, I wonder. Like, I don't have played too many games where there even is, like, gravity involved. Like, too many, like, puzzle games, let's put it that way. Except ones that are, like, physics platformers, like, Portal, for example. Ah. But time travel, that's cool. Can't fall if the fall will be infinite. Well, maybe, yeah, I wonder. Maybe it's just because they don't want to, they want to make it, like, more discrete instead of, like, a continuous thing. Like, you have to pull off some kind of platforming trick, like in Recursed. Who knows? That would just be my guess, is that they don't want to affect the puzzle design by having some of them probably don't want like platforming tricks and edge cases of the physics to be part of the puzzle. That's funny. Whenever it says space to teleport, even though I haven't unlocked these levels. That's funny. Why is it some of these say space to teleport and some of them don't? Maybe I should note that in the log. I'm taking a log of like anything I noticed about the game. But the space to teleport thing just seems to disappear randomly. Oh, it makes the puzzles harder, maybe. Because, I mean, you see, like, in Recurse, sometimes when you just allow for freeform platforming, you can end up with, like, jank physics stuff that ends up being part of a puzzle that really wasn't meant to be. Yeah. I imagine, like, a lot of it wants the mechanics to be, like, very clear. Like, there's no, like, weird kind of janky move you can do to screw things up. I imagine that can be part of why some games don't want to deal with platforming. Boat. It's a boat. What's with this little thing? Oh. I can't push it, but blocks can? Maybe? Yeah, maybe not. Okay, nothing sticks to it. I can't push it, but it can be pushed. That's so weird that I can't push this thing. Okay. Well, that's interesting. There was a white post on some of the earlier puzzles. I guess that's what I'm gonna have to do. Well, I'm trying to push it right now, right? Oh, you're right. Maybe it's just because it would make me fall off. Yeah, let me try that, actually. No, it doesn't even work now, either. It just won't let me push this thing. Because theoretically, yeah, if it were to move one space to the left, I should still be on solid ground. It just won't let me push this post. At least not with not with my body. I could push it with a block. So I'm not sure what the deal with that is, but I think this is either way. This should be how to solve it. Yeah, I wonder. But I mean, if I'm not on the boat, then if I push it, then obviously I'm just going to fall off anyways. So, I mean, how would I ever push this thing by hand if I'm not standing on it? Because either I'm standing on the boat and I move onto a floor that moves with me, or I'm not standing on the boat and I'm just going to push the boat out of my way and I have nothing to stand on. Like, it doesn't seem that there's any physical way to... Whoa, okay. Is that supposed to happen? The heck? I'm in the water. Yeah. Am I guessing this was supposed to happen? So I can fall. Yeah, look, I can't fall off here. That's what I'm trying to figure out. This is the first time I've encountered it. So what I've learned so far is I don't seem to be able to push it with my hands. I can push it with a block, however. And apparently this happens if you try to make a move that pushes the cylinder. I don't know if that's a bug, but if you make a move that pushes the cylinder, but it would cause you to fall off the edge, it actually does make you fall off the edge. Maybe that's an intended mechanic. Doesn't seem particularly helpful for me, though. Yeah, like, I wish I could move this thing. There's no, like, hidden control, I don't think, right? Like, you can see these are all the controls. The only controls you have is move. That's literally it. Yeah, that's what I try to figure out. What does this cylinder do? I mean, what else haven't I tried yet? This, I guess. Ah, I don't want to fall off. Is there anywhere else I could push this? I can't push it here. This is how the puzzle starts. Maybe I need to, like, get a block in place early or something. Oh, you know, is the block doesn't move with the boat, does it? That's interesting. It will stay there in its vertical position no matter how I move this thing around. Yep, I'm somewhat confused. As either way, I have to be able to get 2 blocks over there. Like, if I could push this over this way, maybe. Am I supposed to be able to push this thing? Is this... It's not bugged out, I assume. It feels like I should be able to push this thing. Like, if I could push this thing right now, I could push it this way. Like, create an S. Well, no, either way, it, yeah, either way, I wouldn't be able to push it back this way anyways. But it kind of feels like this thing is supposed to move this way, right? Or am I just going crazy? I assume it's not broken. But what other moves can I possibly make? Very few. I mean, I haven't tried making like a 2-block wide thing, I guess. Or like a 2 vertical. Oh, there we go. Okay, so yeah, I don't think it's bugged. I think that's just how the game works. It was like a chicken-shaped level. Let me look at that again. Yeah, it's like a chicken. We just gotta finish the chicken's head. There we go. Chicken! Okay, so yeah, I guess that is just how it's supposed to work. Though it is kind of weird you can fall in the water. I don't know what that's about. Look at all these cylinders up here. That's gonna be part of something, isn't it? Oh no. There's just like cylinders up on this upper level. These trophies, well, these will be fun to collect. Oh, now we have Lego blocks, eh? Okay, so we have Lego blocks that we gotta do stuff with. So I guess it basically gives me like a way to push it at a lower level. So even after it's sunk, I could still push it. That's basically the way I'm kind of thinking of it. I mean, this isn't helpful. Yeah, now it'll stick together. You see stairs off in the distance? Ah, crap. I didn't want to reset the big map. I want to return to the big map. Oh, whatever. You see stairs in the distance? From which point? Here? Whoops. Where do you see stairs? It won't let me look any farther, sadly. Oh yeah, there were some stairs up there. Oh yeah! So I must be able to fall in the water at some point. Up here, yeah, there's stairs. They'll just lead down into the water, apparently. So I guess I need to get in the water. But I have to find a point to do that from. What a weird edge case of the mechanic. Man, that was a hard first level. Well, how about I just push this in now? Do I have any reason not to do that? It's like a hard starting puzzle. I have to figure out why these cylinders are going to be useful at all. It's funny. Now you can fall in the water. Your character's just a bit of a wimp that doesn't want to go in. But you can do it with the right coaxing. It's like, oh, you know you want to go in that water. Why is this cylinder going to help me? Because it's a wall. If I sink it, I can't walk across it. So the only reason it would be is to like move other things around. But I guess it won't stick. So if I do this and then I sink this, I can do this, shift it over, and then go in. Okay. So basically, it seems like the main really only use of the cylinder is to kind of stick something to underneath it and then kind of use it to move it around indirectly after it's already sunk down. Fishing. All right, let's go fishing. What are we fishing for? I don't know. Fishing for solutions, surely. Oh, here's where I can go. Here's where I can go in the water again. Ah, never mind. How did I pull that off before? Oh, like this, I think. Yay, I'm in the water. I can't move, though. So how am I supposed to move when I'm in the water? Even if there's stairs leading to the water. Can't swim. I think space doesn't do anything. Yeah, my poor dude can't swim. So I can clearly move this thing to the left. Like so? Maybe not so clearly. And if I'd sunken these two, maybe. Whoa, don't sink that yet. I can move this thing to the left for whatever reason. And I can move it to the right, probably, at some point. Huh, it's not going to go under there, I would assume. There's still a wall in the way. Yeah, see, there's still a wall there. But maybe I need to, like, push it forward 2 spaces and then try moving it to the right. That's funny. You fall right in. This isn't going to help either, is it? Whoa, but I guess it's funny. I just left a space there. So yeah, that happens. What do I want to do with this thing? Maybe I want to try to just move it up to 2 spaces. So I'm going to move it up 2 spaces. Oh, I guess maybe I just need to make an L out of this. Kind of like this. I don't know, something like this, I guess. I want to move it up here. And then I want to move it... I want to move it like... Almost. Now I wanted to push it to the left, but I actually don't think I'm going to be able to pull it off from here. Okay, let's make a long L. There we go. Here's our fishing rod. Let's see if I can use the fishing rod to fish out a solution here. We'll push you up there. You get kind of shoved over there, and then do that. Okay, cool. Somewhat getting the hang of this. Certainly going quicker than some of the other worlds did in this game. A jigsaw puzzle. Okay, so just fit him in there in such a way that I can actually get through. You're obviously going in first. Then this piece. Ah, don't stick to you. I gotta stop it from sticking. Like that, I guess. Man, look at that big group move. Easy, easy. Easiest puzzle in the game, huh? Hey, I could see, so I could finally go up, and you can in fact fall down. Oh, you can even walk on it. That's funny. Yeah, you can actually walk on things. Oh, but this is interesting. Okay, so if it's not attached to a white, you just kind of push it around. But I guess you can stick it on something. Can I stick it into the water and walk on it? I can. Well, this is a new development. But what's the point? I mean, it won't stick to anything, so I guess that's a big advantage of this thing. Do I need 2 or 1? I'm getting 2 blocks stacked here, right? Yeah. Ah, this is the type of falling you could do. Yeah, exactly. Like, just straight down fall. Like, no kind of platforming, just a straight fall. But an infinite fall apparently isn't count. Well, I mean, where would your end point be if you could infinite fall? I mean, maybe it could be like some kind of thing you get stuck in and then you could do an undo. Or like, where would your... Maybe this is because the game can't calculate a destination for you. Yeah, well, I mean, I imagine it would probably be annoying, but yeah, maybe they could have implemented it. I imagine it would just get on people's nerves after a while, like, stop falling in the water by accident. Is that it could just be... I mean, yeah, who knows? I mean, it doesn't seem like there's really a point of going into the water anyway. Maybe there isn't. Yep, I don't entirely know. Yeah, we're falling indefinitely, huh? Can I push this up the stairs? No, I can't. Well... Boo. What if I put it underneath the block? Then what happens? I mean... If I could just find a way to... like, kind of move something over. Like, this is weird. Because these blocks don't stick together, so how am I supposed to... Oh, maybe I'm supposed to, like... use this thing to kind of hold it in place while I'm moving blocks around. Like, to kind of stop the stack from falling. How would I actually pull it off, though? So I clearly need... Okay, I don't need all three. I just need two. I don't know where I should put one of these, then. Yeah, thinking of 3D is a little bit difficult. Just keep on pushing this thing around in the same ways. What do you want me to do with you? I think I should have pushed a block down instead. This feels like the only way to really start to move this thing around. It kind of works. Oh, what? Wait a second. What are you stuck to? Is this how the pillars work? Do the pillars stick vertically and not horizontally, maybe? What are you stuck to? I guess so, because it's obviously not sticking to anything else. Yeah, it just totally sticks to it. Okay, so the pillars... They probably don't stick like... I can't tell if they stick to whatever below them. It's stuck vertically in any... Yeah, I guess that's a good point, huh? It moved around when I pushed the group. So it does, yeah. It sticks to what's below and to what's above it. Like, obviously, this is the first time in the game where you stick something above the pillar. But yeah, it sticks to whatever's below and above it, I guess, is what this pillar basically does. I guess that's one succinct way to describe it, though it is kind of weird you can't push it around. At least you couldn't when you're standing on said group. Yeah. So it seems like the rule with the pillars is you can't push them if they're well, I guess, yeah, obviously you can't push them if the result of the push would end up flying you in the water. Except in that weird edge case. But yeah, you can't obviously go walking in the water, but you can't also push a group you're standing on, probably. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's always neat. I mean, yeah, I'm somewhat getting the hang of it. So that's a new insight found. It sticks to below and above. And it looks like the way it works is, yeah, you can't push the group. You can't push it if you're standing on the group. Maybe you just can't push it by hand at all. But it seems like, yeah, there's a variety of reasons why you know that might not be able to. But I assume even if you had a block and you try to push the pillar with the block while you're standing on said group, it probably won't push that either. But it is kind of weird that, yeah, you could, like... Why when you push a block against a pillar... Yeah, we pushed it, but yeah, exactly. That's what I said. You can push it by hand when it's not stuck to anything. But once it's stuck to something, it seems like you can't really push it then. But maybe you still can if you are not standing on the group as you're pushing. Yeah, so maybe that's a new way of understanding it. It's like, well, maybe you simply just can't push the pillar while also standing on it. I mean, I guess that makes sense, right? Like, that's how physics works. You can't exactly just push, like, a boat forward. You can't move a boat just by pushing on a wall of it. That doesn't make any sense, because your feet will just be pushing the opposite direction. So I'm going to take that to mean, yeah, you can't push a boat or a group you're standing on, which is only possible because of these pillars. And, of course, you also can't do a push that will result in you falling in the water. But I think what's happening with with that case where you do fall in the water, I think what happens is you do the push, the game calculates that there's a floor in front of you or something like that. Thinks you can do the push, and then actually, once you actually execute the push, you can't. I don't know, I'm just trying to think of... Yeah, why that one case does the game just send you in the water? Because here, yeah, so you can push it like this. I'm trying to remember, how did I do that again? I had it like one in. Yeah, it won't let me push it there. For some reason, if I have the pillar 2 spaces in... who knows? Or maybe that's just going to be a thing. I mean, it doesn't seem like a particularly helpful mechanic, like... Why would you ever want to fall in the water? Like, is that ever going to be a win state? I mean, maybe it is. Maybe it's like a hidden mechanic of the game that's going to be used somehow. Do I want to go to the left or to the top, or up the top? Let me check what the name of this puzzle was anyways. Fishing 2, okay. Yeah, I wonder, huh? Customs would probably be easy to do for this level, huh? Okay, I feel like these are shaped such that this is probably supposed to go up through here. So I can, like, kind of move this up. And then I need to move it to the left at some point. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's what I think, too. Like, it has a splash sound. But, I mean, I guess it's just your splash. The splash sound of pushing a block into the water. Oh, this didn't work. Maybe I should have moved that so far in. What is the deal with this? Like, I really have to send it far down. Maybe I should use the 4 block first. Okay. It's still not going to let me actually move it sideways. Yeah, now I'm part of the group, so I can't actually move it. Dang it. What is up, huh? I guess I could put a bridge in and then move this thing forward by hand if I really want to. Like, technically, I can just push one of these groups in now. And to do something like this. But I don't think that helps. No, it doesn't look like it does. What is going to allow me to move something sideways? Just like extending them to make a really long arm, sure. So that's just what I do? I just need to make like a super long... Oh, that's why it's not so simple, because... Ah. So now what I have to do is push this in. And then use this like open space to kind of push this down, because otherwise... Or I just have to put them in a different order, because otherwise how am I going to make a really long fishing arm? I guess I just need to push the 4 in first. Yeah, I keep forgetting it doesn't stick sideways. Is that the right distance? No, one more. Yeah, it won't stick to it, so I can just shove it over like this. Now put it in. Ta-da! That's a cool little mechanic. First, I guess, kind of new mechanic of the game. The pillars. Okay. Where's lock 1? Oh, bearing column 2. Nice names. I guess it's another one where you stick things to the top of it instead. And stairs, yep. I guess the stairs are probably because, yeah, I doubt you could do any, like, vertical sticking without stairs anyways. Yeah, I guess it is true. Stairs were kind of a new mechanic. I don't remember when stairs first showed up. I think the world map had some. Whee! Whee! Yeah, lock 1 was forever ago, yeah. I think that's... I always thought this might be like lock 1, but yeah, I guess lock was... Yeah, I think it was actually some puzzle I did way earlier, huh? Okay, well, I don't think I want to step down there yet. Yeah, there were some stairs. I might have encountered stairs before. I feel like I had, because it felt familiar to me. What is the deal? Why the... Maybe I just need to make the correct shape now and then bring it down. Oh, I know what I need to do. Yeah. Suspend the shape, maybe? And now I can push the shape around, like this. There we go. That's cool. So yeah, I need to totally get away from the idea that I can't push these pillars by hand. I just can't push them if I'm standing on said group that I need to push. Which basically, if it's stuck to a white one below, I really don't see any way you can push it unless you have like a floor below you for some reason. Yeah, I'm trying to think of a pillar like stuck to a white thing below it can ever be pushed. I think under rare circumstances, maybe. Okay, here's lock 2 again. You can just barely see that X in there, huh? I wonder what's with the roof. Why is there a roof above it? There must be some reason, right? Okay, so I need to get that white thing out of the way. Yeah, this is cool. I like how this is developing on things a little bit now. If I had to guess, this goes here, and then like somehow I get something on it. Maybe I should just make, I think maybe I just need to make this into a shape again. Just make this into some kind of shape that I can kind of stick to both. Maybe just make it into an S again. Is this an S or a Z? Yeah. I think the one way I see that happening, Shrugs, is basically like if you're standing, yeah, if you if it's stuck to something. I think if you have a floor below you, it's fine, right? Because I can fall if there's a floor catch below me. So like, let's say there is a block with a white pillar at my level in front of me right now, right? Well, yeah. Let's say there's like, in fact, I might even be able to demo that. Let's see. I'm actually gonna test that now, if I can. Yeah, let's see if this works. Let's see if I'm thinking of this right. Yeah, it'd probably work. Yeah, it sure does. There you go. So I can push, even if it's stuck to there, I can push it by hand. Yeah, as long as you're not standing on the group. So any mechanic that makes it so I'm not standing on said group when I'm pushing it will basically allow me to push it. Okay, I think what I want to do is this. Oh, snap, there's a wall in the way. Can I make this like lower down? Yeah, so you can push the pillar, yeah. So I guess it could be like a rule of thumb, like, well, I can't, yeah, you can't generally push, when the white pillar's stuck to something, you can't generally push it by hand, but you can in some cases, yeah. You just can't do it early because, yeah, nothing's there to catch you. Can I build this Z the other way? Not if I can't move this thing. Whatever, maybe that's fine where it is. Almost. Maybe not. Is there anything else I could have done here? Yeah, see, now it's stuck, so I can't move it again. It's rather unfortunate, because I don't think I can move this well. It doesn't need to be an S. Maybe I can make an L instead. Like this. That looks like it might work better. And I can't push it up now. No, I still can't push it up. Could I put the pillar somewhere else? Like there, maybe? Uh-oh. I'm not going to be able to push that up, am I? Nope. Nope, it's stuck there. Okay, so where I really want it is the space, like, kind of below this. Like, I'll just push there now. I really want it down here, I think. Now we make an L. How did I make that L? Oh, how did I make that L? I pushed this sideways, I think? Yeah, oh, I pushed this sideways and just pushed this down twice. Maybe? Let's see what this does. Nope, that's not the right... Oh, I made the L backwards. That's why I can't do it again. I'm making it the wrong way. I think. How did I make this stupid L? Cursed L. No, that was the right way. So what I'm trying to do is, yeah, get it to the bottom row. I swear I had that, now I just can't remember how to execute it. I just want an L on the bottom row. No, not like that. Not like that either. This is making the wrong way. What if an S would also work? I guess it would. Maybe I can't. Maybe because of the pillar I couldn't do it. Not exactly the place I wanted though. I really want it to be up one row. Okay, let's try making it vertically instead. Almost. It's like I have the shape I want, I just don't want to freaking make it. That's interesting. I made like that there. That's probably bad though. That's not where I want to stick it. I actually wonder how am I going to get what I want? Because if I have the L, I can't just like push it all the way across. I could just make like a 3 across maybe? No, I can't move it to the left then. Yeah, maybe I need to rethink this whole plan. What shape do I need that I could actually get that other one? If I had a Z, if I had like this kind of shape, like this, well, I can't actually show it, but if I had this kind of shape here, and stuck it here, I could totally push it up, come around, and push it down. Can I still get through? Maybe not. That's why this is here, so I can't just walk on top. I can't just build a bridge. I have to move this thing out of the way. Okay, so if I do move this down, where would the other pillar need to be for me to be able to get this out of the way? Yeah, it's an S. Yeah, it's an S. It would be like a rotated S, yeah. A vertical S. But I don't think that shape's going to work because I actually don't think I can move it the way I need to. Doesn't feel like it, at least. Well, how tall is this thing? That's just a one tall. No, so I guess I could. Yeah, yeah, the Tetromino S, yeah. Okay, so maybe this would work. If I had the S stuck here with the top part stuck to this, I could go down. I could go down one more. The S would slide onto this tile, and I could just go in and win. So I could win like that. Or, I think an L of either kind would work. It's just executing that right now is my main issue. I need to get a shape on the proper, like, column or row. Which actually is turning out to be a little easier said than done. That's not going to work. Ah, that should do it. There we go. Push you up. And I could slide that on there. Whew, there we go. Yeah, we got S and Z. Thank goodness. That was a little bit tricky. I'm doing pretty well with this mechanic. The pillars, I think I'm able to deal with just fine. Okay. I mean, maybe it's because they only stick from 2 sides. I mean, if they're laying on something, they literally stick from 1 side, basically. You can't unless you can move it. Hey, hi, Stealth Fishies. How are you doing today? Did you play any games? I know a lot of people have been playing that Celeste map lately. Ooh, excuse me. But yeah, this game is interesting. So this is a game released by the person who made Insight. Basically, I'm beta testing it right now. And yeah, so the way this game works is you have these blocks. Oh, you've not actually played Celeste before. Yeah, you totally should check that out sometime if you like platforming, that is. If not, well, you might still like it anyways. So, you can push blocks around, pretty standard stuff, right? Except, when 2 blocks are next to each other, they stick. They're stuck together. And you can also, like, suspend a group of blocks over an edge, and it won't fall unless the entire floor is exposed. So yeah, that's basically the mechanics. It's very simple. And yet, of course, the execution, as you imagine, can be quite challenging. I want to, like, can I reach this? How does Twitch know you're into Tetris? Do you watch Tetris streamers? Maybe it's because you watch puzzle streamers? Or maybe it's just guessing. Yeah, how are you doing today, Steel Fishies? Anything cool happen today? Man, I'm almost at stream time already. So so the win condition is to touch this X. Yeah, I guess I should have mentioned that, huh? Pushing blocks doesn't exactly tell you to win the puzzle. So to win the puzzle, you have to touch this X here. And you have these white pillars also, which just got introduced like half an hour ago. These things will only stick on the top and bottom. So other blocks only stick on the sides, right? Because you notice that these blocks aren't sticking to each other yet. They only stick on the sides, but the pillars stick on the top and bottom instead. So I need to get this darn pillar out of my way. The top recommendation is giving us Caboozled, who's playing Tetris. Yeah, I mean, I've had like lots of recommendations of games that I'm never gonna watch, like games I've never heard of, or just like Fortnite or something. So sometimes I don't know if Twitch actually knows what you want, or if it's just guessing what's popular and just say, "Ooh, this streamer paid to be popular on Twitch. Here, watch them." It's funny. I basically changed my Twitch link whenever I watch Twitch just to go to The Witness, because I'm so tired of every time you open Twitch, it goes to the front page and auto plays some video. Well, you might have your sound on and not want to have the video just auto played in the middle of something. So I'm just like, nope, don't have to deal with that. I just linked my link to some topic, and so I don't have to have a video playing as soon as I open the site. Alright, so let's see if I can figure out what to do about this pillar, because obviously this needs to get out of my way. And I can't just push it, so I probably need to stick it to something on top. Oh, Better Twitch TV just disables front page auto display? Nice. Okay, well, there you go. I guess that's a better way to do it. What kind of stupid group do I need here? Because how do I keep... Because I want to have like a group, but I want to keep it at the right height. Ugh, so yeah. You can kind of use your head to hold the blocks up, which allows you to kind of separate the groups. Yeah, one of the extensions. This isn't going to work. Does building across here help at all? Yeah, these puzzles can be a bit tricky. Because what I'd really like to do is, like, kind of slide this on top of it. Yeah, you pretty much go to watch the streamers I watch. Or if someone raids them, or if, yeah, or if, like, usually I'll go to, like, people in chat or whatever, like, yeah. Oh, yeah, pretty much, usually if I'm going to watch a streamer, it's either because, A, they're playing a game that I like, that almost no one streams, like Witness Randomizer, or, yeah, it's just someone in one of my chats that I watch that one of the streamers said, oh, go hang out with this person, so I'm like, okay. Like, I think I ended up watching Fishies for the first time when he was playing Witness Randomizer. Literally never go to the Twitch homepage. Me neither. Not anymore, at least. Ugh. 1, 2, 3, I have 7 blocks. What on earth am I going to do with 7 blocks that could be particularly helpful? Ooh, actually, maybe I don't need to stick it on top. Maybe what I need to do is push it to the left. I think I need to push this little pillar to the left using some group of blocks. And that group of blocks also needs to be able to push to the right and potentially down. Yeah, it's because... Oh, yeah, you're from YouTube, huh? Hey, I mean, I guess it's good I posted those videos, huh? Yeah. Yep, I still up all my VODs, huh? Yeah, that's awesome. That's cool. Yeah, thanks for letting me know that. I guess that means that my videos aren't pointless or something, or anything like that. It's good to know. Whoa. Oh, well, I guess that makes sense. I'm like, did I find a bug? No, I mean, this is pretty much expected behavior. I have the magical 4 of power. The 4 of power is only going to get me so far. Maybe if I had a little bit poking out. But even then, I have to be able to, like, junk this thing. Because I can't have this thing being in my way. So even if I could push that pillar to the left somehow, how am I then going to deal with this giant group of blocks that I'm stuck to? I mean, I definitely don't want to push it down. Yeah, I need to push it to the left, then probably push up. So I need to be able to go left, up. Well, where am I going to do that from? There's nowhere to go up in this entire group. There's clearly something I'm missing with this. Well, I don't think I need to solve this yet. I'm gonna want to see some of these other mechanics. Actually, I don't think I've looked at this one yet. Ah. Yeah, there's our X. I don't know why X is a goal. Like, you'd think that's bad, but nope. X is the goal, apparently. Well, I think what happens is it turns into a check mark when you Solved the level? Yeah. So it just basically says whether or not you solved the level or not. Let's see if this puzzle makes any more sense to me. So we've got our goal over here. Huh. I wonder if these brown pillars do anything. I think they're just for decoration. I'm guessing they probably don't act any different from a regular wall. That's pretty high up. Dang. That's very high up. So I've got to be able to have a height of 2. And then I've got to be able to push that block on top of the stack. What? What am I going to do with that block? If I just push it forward one, it's going to cover the X, so I can't do that. But I guess what I can do is just no, never mind. If I'm 2 spaces up from here, I think I can just push forward and just go to the X. I'm not sure exactly why there's a stack of 3. That's probably going to come into play at some point. Maybe I'll like pull those blocks somehow. Yeah, I probably need to like stick to those blocks and pull them to make the bridge complete. Now, how am I going to make this bridge work? The pillars are obviously going to need to go on the bottom to be the supports because they're the only things that actually stick to things vertically. Now, having this pillar here is not particularly helpful. I mean, I guess I could make like an angled bridge. Yeah, what's the point of that pillar? I mean, sure, that happens. But I need to be able to reach those blocks somehow. Can I just... Oh, I can just push this down to ground level. Yeah, and I'll just work with it down here. So we push this down here. Where do I want my supports at? So I can make like a thing here. That doesn't work, of course. It still doesn't get over there. Yeah, because it's not enough blocks. It's never going to be enough blocks. I'm going to have to somehow use those blocks over there. How, though? Like, do I push 2 of these on top of each other? That's interesting that I guess they'll stick to each other like this. I guess they're stuck to each other now. It's basically like a 2 tall pillar, yeah. Well, it makes sense. Of course, they'd stick to each other, too. So now, if I put it, say, here, I might be able to get this a little farther in. Ah, right. Of course. I can, oh, that still did moves. I can go over here and kind of move the block around, not it's stuck to the pillar. I can move this group around. I don't really want it stuck there, I don't think, though. I really prefer, like, be in the middle or something. Where do I want that thing stuck? Yeah, I think I want it in the middle. Yeah. Boxes don't stick to pillars from the side, yeah. But it's cool, yeah, that you can make a 2 tall one. I don't think this is far enough. I really want it stuck to the left. I want to put this pillar like on the left. Where can I do that? Over here, I guess. This is an interesting puzzle. Yeah, I do like the puzzle design of this game. It doesn't feel like it was just going to haphazardly thrown together. It definitely feels like a lot of thought was put into these puzzles. Okay, so I can... Ah, that's why these pillars are here. The only problem is now I need to be able to get on top of this. So how is that going to happen? You see, mostly just because boxes stick to pillars from the top, the pillars also stick to posts from the top. I mean, I guess pillars are just boxes that stick to things in a different way. Yep, Stephen's sausage roll. I definitely Shrugs and Carl both made that comparison. I mean, yeah, I guess it just makes sense that pillars have 2 sticky surfaces and that, well, yeah, they'll stick to anything that attaches to the bottom or top. Blocks, yeah, pillars included. So I guess pillars just act as blocks in that regard, too. The pillars stick any kind of movable object, except the floor, obviously. But yeah, I guess that's how it works. The only problem is now what? I got here, woo. Now what do I do? What you're saying is that boxes don't stick to pillars from the side. Oh, I see what you're saying, yeah. So, from the side, box to box, yes. From the side, box to pillar, no. Yeah, so horizontal, box to box, yes. Box to pillar, no. Pillar to pillar, no, of course. Only 2 boxes stick sideways. Vertically, yeah. It's either pillar to box or pillar to pillar as well, huh? But not box to box. So yeah, it is a bit different, huh? Is that with sideways sticking, only 2 boxes will do it, but with vertical sticking, it seems like you could stick them both. But I guess it visually it makes sense, right? That obviously the surfaces are like sticking together, like they're attached. So you think, well, obviously they should stick together. Like visually it makes sense, in my opinion at least. How am I gonna get a bridge I can actually walk across now? I feel like it had to be. Yeah, it's weird, huh? But I guess, yeah, that's what kind of leads, that's what kind of, yeah, maybe the top of the box should look a bit different. Maybe the side of the box should be visually different than the top of the box to the bottom. Yeah, but I guess it makes sense as a mechanic because otherwise you'd have to have like lots of open space to be able to like construct different shapes. Like the fact that the boxes don't stick vertically is what makes it easy to like build all sorts of shapes out of them. So I think it's a good mechanic, but yeah, maybe it could be visually represented differently. Yeah. I don't know what I'm doing at this point of the level. Maybe this is just wrong from the outset. Does it feel like it can be? Because I need these blocks to help me. And I can't push this pillar to the right anymore, or to the left anymore, which makes it feel like it's just a game over. What could I have done differently here? Maybe what I should have done is... maybe I didn't need to make this 2 blocks tall after all. I could have just make it 1 block tall. I don't need to stack the 2 pillars on top of each other necessarily. I could, for example, just put these here. So maybe that's where I went wrong. Oh, that's why that doesn't work. Because, yeah, there's not enough space to like, shove it out of the way. What else could I have done? I still have to get 2 blocks up, too. I'd love to be able to, like... What I basically want to do is to be able to go here. Oh, wait, I think I see it, actually. That's sneaky. I think this is actually it. So what I want to do is, I need a way to move this left and right, right? Well, what I can do is make this kind of bridge. Look at this thing. I wonder, I got my little hidey box I can hide in. And now I can pull both ways. I like that. That's pretty cute. Yep, I'm definitely going to be recommending this one to Shock. Well, I mean, yeah, I liked Insight, so I'd say I do like this guy's puzzle design. If anything, it could use like a bit more music or something. It's always the same song every time. Or maybe like, at least make the worlds look a little different. Who knows? It's all just brown. Brown and white. I guess it is very minimal. It's like a very minimalist style, which I guess makes sense. Well, it's at about 6:30, so maybe it's about time to wrap up. I wonder what those orange things over there do, actually. I don't know if anyone sees those. There's like 2 orange blocks randomly. I don't know what those do. And there's some like crystal blocks, which I can always seem as like ice or something. I wonder if I have enough blocks to go to the next world yet. Yeah, I think I have plenty. Yeah, if anything... see, that's another annoying thing, is when you accidentally enter the level. Like, I mean, sure, I could just solve the levels. It would be kind of nice, though, if there was, like, if you, like, could just choose to enter the level with a button instead of... Oh, you walked on the X. I mean, you could just exit. It just gets jarring. I have access to... This is a beta. This is, like, a closed beta. So, yeah, I don't know if there's a demo. I think there is actually a demo on Steam, yeah. But this is a different build. This is, I think, actually, like... This is the full beta build. That basically I just went to I went to his Discord. Mal's Discord, and he sent me a key to basically test the game. Yeah, I've definitely seen a few, like, minor bugs. Like, you notice from one thing, look what happens when you jitter click, right? So you can hold down, but, like, you can also jitter click to kind of go faster, but it only works, like, half the time. So if I press the right key, if I just press the left key twice, fast enough, that will happen. You just kind of teleport and stop. But if you jitter click slightly slower, you snap to this place and then also move one more space. So you can kind of move faster, but also it feels very inconsistent and something's weird about it. And there's also the problem where, like, if you're somehow, like, if you're spamming undo, sometimes it'll just randomly undo twice for no apparent reason. I think there must be some kind of, like, counter that basically detects how long you've been spending holding the down key, because you'll notice if you hold the undo key for a while, it'll just undo a bunch of steps rapidly. But I think what happens is if you like jitter undo, I think somehow it's like triggering that thing, because like it'll just start randomly undoing too many steps. So yeah, there's definitely a few bugs, I think, but I mean, I've only seen minor issues. Like obviously everything else about the game seems to be working just fine. Like no crashing. I guess the only other thing was the fact that if you're in windowed mode, the cursor is completely hidden on the screen, which makes it kind of annoying to like select anything, because I literally can't see my cursor right now when I'm trying to like click on things. So I don't know if that's supposed to happen, but that's what happens. Maybe I'll test controller out later. But either way, I think that's enough because I'm at my stream time. Alright, well, I guess that's that. This seems like a fun game. This is definitely one I'm going to be recommending to Shock. Put it on their queue. And look, well, 42 out of 137 puzzles solved, I guess. So I'm about a third of the way through in 3 hours. So that sounds about right according to the estimate they gave me. But there's the trophies, so those are going to be a little bit more difficult to get, aren't they? Neat. Well, thanks Sailfishy, Shrugs, Carl, and anyone else who stopped by. Yeah. Oh, Bonfire Peaks had some glitches where the block sticking was just broken. Yeah. I don't think I've encountered anything that I would consider a bug. I don't know. I assume the falling in the water thing is intentional, but I can't really say until I finish the game. It's just weird. Yeah, there's one case where you can actually fall in the water, and it makes a splish sound. I mean, that might not be explicitly coded. That might just be coded that anything that falls in the water makes a splish sound. But who knows? We'll see if that actually is an intended part of the game as I go later on, because it doesn't seem to have any purpose yet. You haven't played Bonfire Peaks and you don't really want to. Interesting. Yeah, thanks Carl, thanks Shrugs, thanks Delfishies, and anyone else who happened to stop by the stream. A Monstrous Expedition. Yep, I'm going to be checking that one out. But yeah, thanks everyone for stopping by. I'm going to head out and get some dinner. Bye!